Hello everyone, JSGC here, and we are here to announce another Manchester City signing for the summer 2019-2020 season, of course talking about Joao Cancelo. Welcome aboard to Joao Cancelo. So before we crack on with this video, make sure if you're interested in daily Manchester City transfer updates and Manchester City videos, make sure you press that red button, subscribe, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Go and check out my social media links, my Twitter and Instagram in description below. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this video, and don't forget, leave your welcome messages for Joao Cancelo in the comments below and let me know your thoughts of this signing. So Manchester City bringing in their third summer signing. We were promised 2 to 3 players in this summer transfer window, and we have delivered. Not got the centre back that we thought we'd expect at this moment in time, at least anyway, but we do bring in a defender to help bolster the numbers. Now, bringing in Joao Cancelo, you might be wondering to yourself, what does he bring to Manchester City? What's he all about? And some information with regards to Joao Cancelo, so hopefully I can bring that to you and more in this video. So first thing to note, Portuguese international player, plays in the right back position, 25 years old, standing in at 182 centimetres tall. So not the tallest, not the smallest of players. He likes to attack. One thing to note here is it does allow Manchester City a formation change, which is good. And like I said, with not bringing in a centre-back, it allows us to do something else with Kyle Walker. Now, I'd think to Cancelo as an attacking right-back. Think of him like Benjamin Mendy, likes to stay out wide, likes to get forward, likes to make things happen in attack, which means defensively, you're not going to be relying upon him too much. He is going to have to improve on his defensive formations and his defensive positioning for Manchester City. Of course, when you're playing Premier League football in certain games, you need to know how to defend. That's just standard procedure. Playing in a good league in the Serie A, playing for Juventus, a top-class club, of course, he'll already be used to this, but he does like to attack, and that is his main quality. So I imagine a position of right wing-back would better suit him than a position playing in a back four and at right-back like you see with Kyle Walker. He is going to provide some fantastic competition with Kyle Walker for that right-back spot. However, I do see him being utilised more in a back five, particularly with Angelino, who can play as left wing back and also playing with Benjamin Mendy. That's why that Angelino signing makes sense now with us bringing in Cancelo too. It allows us to play free at the back. You'd think, why we've not brought an extra centre back to be able to do that? Well, that's what I was mentioning with Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker can play at centre-back, particularly on that right side, played with it at international level, played with it with England. Of course, played alongside John Stones, who he's already used to playing with, which is handy, which means you've got Aymeric Laporte that can play at the back too, Nicolas Otamendi and Eric Garcia too, and some of the other younger lads that could play at Manchester City too, and of course Fernandinho. So it allows us a formation change with that way. Does, however, pull into question what Man City are going to do if we're going with 5 in attack up front. Means City's got space for 2 attackers, tend to go with 3 midfielders, tend to be like a 5-3-2 kind of formation, which I'd thought would suit with Sergio Aguero, Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus, which means it begs into question, we struggled a little bit when playing this formation with Leroy Sané. What happens with his future, we'll have to wait and see with regards to that one. Or Man City might be using Joao Cancelo in a back four as long as he improves on his defensive qualities. Now, Kyle Walker, a predominantly quick and attacking right back, seems to, over the last couple of seasons, just been a little bit more reserved and held back on going forward, which has frustrated some fans, which means Manchester City have looked to improve, possibly on signing a more attacking right-back, which comes in the form of Joao Cancelo. Kyle Walker tends to be a little bit more reserved and defensive, a sideways passer, a backwards passer, and a little bit more of a solid option when City need to defend, although I know some people question Kyle Walker's defensive abilities. I think his performance in the Community Shield just showed how good he can be when trying to defend. So I think that's where we're going to go here. A bit more versatile for Manchester City, allowing a formation change, allowing good competition here with Kyle Walker. Of course, we've seen Danilo leave Manchester City to go and join Juventus in a swap deal involving Cancelo plus cash, which we believe to be roughly somewhere in the region of between 30 to 35 million euro. So we're looking roughly, I'd make an estimate, around 30 million pound. I've heard 27, I've heard 32, I've heard as high as 40 million euro. So just take it right in between the middle there, somewhere between 30 to 35 million euros. So I reckon around 32, 33 million pound, which means we value Danilo roughly somewhere between 18 and 20 to 22 million pound, which sounds about right for the deal. So Juventus, on the other hand, bringing in Danilo, a versatile option for them, a good right back, a solid team player, and a good squad player. Can play at left back, can play at centre back, can play in defensive midfield too. A versatile player to be able to use. I'm sad that Manchester City's lost such a good squad player, a good team player who always works hard. But we're bringing in new players, fresh talent, 25 years old, only young in the form of Joao Cancelo. Be interesting to see how he can compete for that right-back position. Can he displace Kyle Walker? Will this force Kyle Walker to up his game? We're always looking for more competitive competition, and it seems that the future of that right-back position, for now, has been secured for the upcoming future, and I'm excited to be able to push forward and see where we go with Joao Cancelo, who, of course, will be used with rotation with Walker. So we might be seeing both of them playing 25, 30 games apiece, playing at right back. We might see Walker going more in at centre back. We'll have to wait and see. Injury pending. Always going to worry about injuries with Manchester City. We have got a small squad, even with signing players. We've still got a relatively small squad with comparison to some of the other squads there. And so we're always looking for versatile. We're looking for more options. This signing does allow for Fernandinho, also for Kyle Walker here to be a little bit more versatile with Manchester City's team. And of course we've got Cancelo, who will take up the right back and right wing back position for Manchester City. So I'm excited to see what Cancelo can do. Of course, not had pre-season, so I wouldn't expect to see Cancelo in a Manchester City shirt too often through this side of the international break. Might see him make a couple of appearances for Manchester City, potentially coming off of the substitute bench. We've gone with Kyle Walker a lot in pre-season, of course, played in the Community Shield too. He'd be a safer and probably more sensible option for Manchester City to play with, but injury pending, Cancelo might just get chucked in at the deep end. And of course, if Walker needs a rest, if Kyle Walker is needed at centre back and stuff, it's always useful to have that option there and being able to bring in good competition, good quality players. And we're always looking for the next step up, always looking for improvements in the squad. I firmly believe that Joao Cancelo brings that to Manchester City, just like Rodri did to Manchester City too, and bringing in Angelino, an upcoming young talent there, to provide good competition there at the left back position, can play left wing back. And of course, with the injuries to Benjamin Mendy, we don't know what his fitness is going to be like and whether he has a future at Manchester City for the next season. So bringing it, that's a sensible signing in my opinion, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. Like I said, bit of uncertainty with the outs, but I think predominantly we've had a solid transfer window, and if we can keep hold of Leroy Sané at Manchester City, some rumours going around of some new contracts for some more players, if we can get them new contracts sorted, I would say we have had an exceptional summer. That is my opinion. Just waiting for the final few details to come out from transfer deadline day. We'll see the announcement for the squad registration for the summer. Going through the Premier League season. Once we've got that in, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, if we can keep hold of Leroy Sané, we have had an absolutely brilliant summer. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's been the video. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you happy to see Cancelo coming in at Manchester City? How do you see Cancelo fitting in at Manchester City? Any more little details that you have on him? Please do let me know. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an expert on Joao Cancelo and I've seen him play loads of times, because I haven't. I do know that he likes to get forward. I've seen him in some appearances for Juventus. I've seen some clips of him going forward too. He looks like a good talent going forward. Likes to get forward, likes to cut in, get central. Pep's always looking for that with his defenders, particularly on the wings. Likes to see them cut in and go forward and go into the middle when we're playing wingers. When they're not playing as wingers, particularly with Mendy, he likes for them to overlap and hog the touchline and go really extend the pitch and make it nice and wide. Provides some very dangerous options there. And if Benjamin Mendy can get his fitness going here, having such attacking fullbacks like Mendy and like Cancelo, that is frightening. That is absolutely exceptional, and I'm excited to see it. I'm hoping Benjamin Mendy can stay injury free. If we can, I would say we've got an excellent chance here of winning more trophies going into the season. Of course, we already know how good we can be. This is a potential to go to be even better. It's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. And this is what a solid transfer strategy does to your club. And I think other clubs need to take note. Not mentioning any names, Man United. Anyway, that has been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure if you're new around here and you're enjoying the content and daily Manchester City transfer updates until after the deadline day, and also Manchester City videos in general, previews, reviews, analysis, news and things like that, then make sure you press that red button, subscribe, and press the bell, put your push notifications on to be kept in the loop with all things Manchester City news and transfer news and everything else that comes with it too. And also don't forget, you can go check out my social media links. You can find them in description below and popping up on screen for my Twitter and Instagram if you want to go and follow me on there. That's always appreciated. Any number gains on there is much appreciated. Any number gains on here appreciated too. And I'll see you all again for the next video. So it's been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Welcome Cancelo. Peace. Ciao for now.